So what I've learned for the past 40 days of not smoking any cigarettes is that you can definitely 100% regain back your control. And as long as you put your mind into something, no matter how hard it is, it's absolutely possible. You can test yourself, do it like just with anything, you know, any bad habits, any challenges that you want to do, as long as it's doable and that you believe that you can do it. You know what? Even sometimes if you don't believe, let's say, I think this shit is hard. I might not be able to stop smoking, but try setting the bar um, a bit lower, not that low, in which you think that it's not a challenge anymore, but try like making it a bit more doable for you. Sure, quitting smoking for like in an instant is probably very hard, or like try to tell yourself that I'm gonna stop smoking from now on for the rest of my life. For a chronic smoker, someone who smoked for like 30 years, 40 years, it'd probably be nearly impossible, or it would be very difficult. However, if you try to challenge yourself or something that you're addicted with, let's say challenge yourself to do it for a couple days, do it for a month or a couple months, and test yourself if you really can do it. There should be something at stake. Could be money, could be your pride or anything, but make it serious. But in this experiment that you're trying to do, make sure to put something on the line that you are that it would be hard for you to give up, I'd say. During my 40 days, I've learned that I've regained a bit of my control of myself. I thought that I was already a slave to this smoking thing, that I could never go back. However, initially it was just for 30 days, but I told myself, why not add 10 more days? I like how it sounds, 40 days, just like how Jesus fasted for 40 days, and I'm trying to fast smoking, and remove smoking from my life for 40 days. The 30 days was a bet with my friend that I'll be able to do it for 30 days, and I had to pay him money if I didn't get to, so there was something at stake, clearly. And of course, he didn't want to lose the money. However, I tried making the challenge harder for myself. I said, you know what, let's do this for 40 days. And to be honest, the last 10 days were harder than the 30 days itself. Because for those last 10 days, there was basically nothing at stake besides my pride and my word, my word to myself. Because I had nothing to lose, like no tangible thing to lose. I already won the bet, so we both. I didn't smoke for 30 days, but I tried to making it hard for myself by adding 10 more days. And you know what? During those 10 more days, it was quite hard. It was quite difficult for me, to be honest. Like I was anticipating the smoke. I was anticipating that, oh, once they reach 40 days, I'm literally gonna smoke. I'm really gonna hit one. But and then I did. A couple of days I did. Like 2 days ago, I did. It was my 40th day, 2 days ago, and you know what? It's not that I was trying to get back to be a smoker. I even watched a video which kind of made me feel guilty about, because this guy was also trying to smoke, not to smoke. I meant for like, I don't know, but he was trying not to smoke, and then he said that if you identify yourself as a non-smoker, then there will be no occasional cigarettes for you, no celebratory cigarettes, no after meal cigarettes for you, no even special occasion cigarettes. And so I thought of it like, oh yeah, if you identify yourself as a non-smoker, then there's no reason for you to smoke. I guess I'm still not at that level yet. My identity of being a non-smoker, I would calibrate it as like probably 60, 70% out of 100. But um, it's not that I'm saying that I'm gonna get back to smoking just because I smoked one. I just wanted to see how, you know, because I told myself I'll smoke a cigarette. Definitely, I could have not. I could have just like told myself not to do it because I'm not a smoker anymore. But Even if you're not a smoker, who says you can't smoke a cigarette? No, maybe. I mean, it sounds dumb to be honest, but just because I'm not a smoker, like, I mean, I was a smoker. I'd say I was a smoker. I mean, I still am, but I'm trying not to be a smoker anymore. But this doesn't mean that I'm breaking my oath of not being a smoker anymore. It's just that I told myself I'll smoke one, and I had to. Like, it felt kind of a reward or something, a ritual that I had to do, and also had to see for myself, to be honest. And to be honest, my experience with smoking that cigarette is that I like the way how it felt between my fingers, how it felt pressed against my lips, like seeing myself holding a cigarette again. Like, wow, it feels unreal. Like, yeah, I used to be like this. Like, for some for some bizarre reason, I kind of feel like I was pretending to be someone. And when in fact I've been this kind of person for basically my whole life, teenage life and everything. And now that I just stopped smoking for 40 days and trying to get back to smoking, felt a bit weird. Like, wow, is this guy smoking a cigarette and that person's me? Wow, kind of look weird, but I just had that brief thought for a moment, to be honest. And but I never. It felt underwhelming, to be honest. I didn't like how it felt. Afterwards, I felt a bit dizzy, and it just didn't hit right anymore. I just wanted to try to see it for myself. If I'm being honest, tried testing how it would feel like, how this thing is really gonna go how it's gonna go or turn out to be once I've tried smoking again. And yeah, it was quite underwhelming, to be honest. And I just told myself, oh, it's just something, a reward for myself that I told myself I would do. But you know what? It if not if anything else, it reinforced me more to not be a smoker anymore. It reinforced my identity that I am not a smoker anymore. And moving forward, I'm not gonna say that I won't try to hit a smoke or one or two, in like for like in like when there's like stuff. But for my daily life, I can honestly 100% say that I won't smoke anymore. Like, just being idle and bored, I don't need a cigarette. I can honestly say that because before it was really hard for me to stay idle at home without holding a cigarette or smoking one every after meal or every time before I sleep, every time I wake up. No, that part of me, and that's like fucking 70, 80% of my life, of my smoking life, man. The 20% is only when I go out, and I don't really go out that much. And so, yeah, I really learned a lot, and that you can really regain back your control, your confidence. So I'm trying to also quit lust, and also quit brain slop, watching and scrolling, trying to be a, I guess, better person, more capable person, trying to be a better speaker in front of the camera. I want to articulate my thoughts better. I'm not doing this just because I want views or anything. I would love to have the skill and capability of a person, of someone who speaks uh, eloquently, articulately, you know. And I think this is a great way of doing it, like just being honest and raw, and without also, like, in a way I'm posting myself because I'm trying to get rid of the anxiety, the consciousness of myself that I'm the center of attention, that people cares about me. So it's like a good way to tell yourself that no one actually cares about you at all. No one does. It's only yourself, you know. Yeah. All right, see you tomorrow.